Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to have a special guest in the house. This is my cousin who's like my sister. We were inseparable our whole entire lives. Obviously, as we got older, we took different paths. We don't see each other as often as we would like, but she's here today and she has not dyed her hair, which is stunning, in like 8 to 10 years. Like usually we would dye her hair all the time, but she hasn't. She has coarse, thick, curly, unruly hair. So if you want to see how I tackle that, then keep watching. Before I go any further and we go into today's video, I want to let you guys know that today is sponsored. As you see, I'm wearing different attire. It's the Level Up attire, and this is Dan's business. He is the husband of my client Stephanie, and we have a video coming soon, me and her, so stay tuned for that. It's a very special one about over-processed hair, but I just want to let you guys know what he does. So he specializes in corrective exercises, injuries, knees, back, high blood pressure, diabetes, post-rehabilitation, knee, hip, shoulder replacement, weight loss, and strength and toning, and so very much more. I'm going to link their information down below, their Instagrams and whatnot, so you guys can check them out if you're interested and you live in the tri-state area. They're located in New York City, which is about an hour and a half east of where I am in the suburbs here in Orange County. But if you're anywhere in the tri-state area or, you know, eastern Pennsylvania, northern Jersey, definitely check them out. You don't want to miss it. And tell them I sent you. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my sister in the chair, my cousin Janell. We're inseparable since we were children, and she has virgin hair, 10 years worth. And we're going to give her a huge transformation today. I'm going to show you how to take a beautiful level 6 virgin hair to a beautiful bright level 9-ish blonde. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe, like, share, do all the things you have to do. Let's get this channel out there on the algorithm and get more people to view my content. I'll be using Oxycur with my go-to 20 volume today in a 16th ounce of Olaplex. And I'll also be mixing up a bowl of 30 volume. So what I'm gonna do is a full tightly packed baby light, minimal subsections, and I will weave and tease every other dropout, not all of them. So we have a more blonde look on the ends.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10.
So I am doing my favorite full baby light foil placement. I'm going up on the sides on a slight diagonal when I start around the face, and then I work my way into more horizontal. So this gives us a little bit of both, a horizontal-ish and diagonal-ish. So this has really good coverage without having too much coverage. I am starting in the front. I always say use your best discretion. Don't always start in the front for every single client. Feel the hair out. If their hair is fragile around the front, you want to go there last. You know, it's so much easier to begin in the back. So then when they're done processing, especially if it's a new client and you don't know how quickly they will process, or if anything goes wrong and the hair starts smoking, anything, if you start in the back, you can easily dunk them in the sink or rinse that all off. Clip it up, put a treatment on it, let the front continue processing. That's the safest and best way to do it. I love starting in the front if it's somebody whose hair is strong. We all know the hairline around the entire head is always more fragile. They naturally are fragile to begin with, and then they get the most heat. They get touched the most, the environment. So you got to use your best discretion. Feel it out. My cousin Janell's 100% virgin hair. I only get a virgin head in my chair maybe 3 times in my whole entire career of 2 years. So I love it when I get virgins, and I know she's going to live well because she was a natural level 9 her whole entire life. Now that she's getting older, she is around a level 6.5, almost 7. You guys know I'm a blonde specialist, but I also specialize in color corrections. So I do a lot of people who've recently dyed their hair and they want to go white blonde. Here's the gist. Janell has a beautiful starting point. It doesn't matter that she's a level 6.5, that will help. But as long as you have virgin hair, it's going to be way easier to get to your blonde level that you want to achieve than having previous color on your hair. When you have previous color on your hair, we got to kick through all of that, and it always takes many, many more sessions. The best thing to do if you want to go blonde, I know it sucks and it's a long time, but the best thing to do would be to let all that old color grow out and then have it from virgin hair on. Then we can get there really easily. If you have old color on your hair, it's going to take a lot more sessions, a lot more money, and it will put a lot more damage on the hair. Janell's hair is beautiful, and then after today, it's going to be just as healthy. When you have somebody who has naturally curly hair, bleach usually will go in, break down those disulfide bonds, and it will actually end up making the hair look straighter. For example, I have wavyish, curlyish hair, and when I go blonde, my hair usually ends up going straight. When you're a curly-haired person, you only have so many chances. I say you can't do more than 2 sessions without that happening. With her, we want to keep her curls, so I'm very glad we were able to get as light as we did today, and you'll see soon what our end result was.
These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
So wrapping up the final few foils in the top upside down triangle area, and now I'm going to tease and weave every other spot on the back of the head using the same 30 volume. I use 20 volume for all the actual baby light foils, and I always bump it up a little bit for the dropout teased hair so that it processes a little bit evenly, because remember, it's not going to get the heat from the scalp, and also they're not on as long. Once I let her process for about 50 minutes, I then washed her out, toned her, root shadowed her, and then we finished up the session. And I have a special part 2 of this video coming where we break down in detail everything I do at the bowl for the second half of a blonding session. Root toning, Olaplex treatments, and all that in depth. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified the next video that comes out. If you have trouble with toning, you don't want to miss it. You guys, look at this final result. Beautiful virgin hair to now a beautiful level 9. We are obsessed. We now beach waved it and it looks even better. I am obsessed with this end result. Let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section. Of course, don't forget to leave video ideas down there as well. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. As always, so long for now, guys.